Ready for these games today. A pair of division leaders, Panthers and Cowboys, squaring off Sunday. Carolina looking for its third 4-0 start in franchise history. And Sam Darnold has been playing great. He's thrown for 300 yards in each of his last 2 games. He's looking to become the first Panthers quarterback to throw for 300 yards in 3 straight games ever. Meanwhile, his counterpart is Dak Prescott, who has 2 touchdowns in 2 of the 3 games this season, completing 83% of his throws the last 2 weeks, and he has impressed Panthers coach Matt Rule.
When you talk about their offense, I think you have to start with Dak Prescott. I think he's, I've watched him last year, watched him this year. He's superb. It's like watching Peyton Manning. It's like watching Drew Brees, call the game at the line of scrimmage. I think what Dak's doing right now is unbelievably impressive.
So that was really something else. And you hear someone say, well, it compares favorably to Drew Brees, and your first reaction is to sort of roll your eyes. But, RC, you had a different reaction.
No, I think this is absolutely right. I think Dak Prescott is better than Drew Brees was at this point in his career. I think what happens is people start looking at Peyton Manning and Drew Brees in the totality of their career. The one thing is that Matt Rule is talking about command of the offense. Dak Prescott has been starting since he was a rookie, and he's been winning games and playing well since he was a rookie. He has total command of this offense, getting them in the right audibles, calling the right runs when it needs to be, and even passing the ball where it needs to be thrown. But when we look at statistics, and even though it's different eras, Peyton Manning was on his way to winning the MVP this year. I think he had like 29 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and then Drew Brees was kind of finding his way as the New Orleans Saints quarterback in his second year there, and I think it was like 26 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. You think Dak Prescott ain't gonna get that? You think Dak Prescott doesn't have as much command of this offense as they had then? This is a spot-on comment by Matt Rule. And then what we also have to think about that if he plays long enough, he has an opportunity to win more Super Bowls than each of these guys did individually.
Yeah, Brees won 1 and Manning won 2. Rex, we saw them on Monday Night Football. What are you seeing in Dak Prescott right now?
Well, look, Dak Prescott, even 2 years ago, was playing at such a high level. I remember saying that I thought he was like the second best quarterback in the NFC at that time. So none of these things surprised me. The compliments that Matt Rule, places on him and things like that. I still think he's only got about 20 more years to go before he can put him in that Drew Brees, Peyton Manning thing because of that longevity. However, look, right now, this man is a tremendous quarterback. And when you look at him, he does have that great command. He's able to recognize defense. He's putting his offense in a position where he's like a coach on the field, a true general out there. And let's face it, here's a guy that's always had the leadership capabilities. This young man was a 4-time captain at Mississippi State. What? 4 times? Yes, in an SEC school. So that never happens. But that tells you the kind of leader he is on the field, in the locker room. That's what you're seeing. Oh, and by the way, he's got great ability. So, he deserves all the praises he gets. But Drew Brees and Peyton Manning, I got to admit, Ryan Clark, I was one of those guys that were like, oh, I'm not so sure yet. Let him get through his career first.
Well, and of course, he's going this week against, I think, reasonably the best defense he's faced so far. We'll see what Tampa's defense winds up being when it's all said and done. But this will be a tough test for him this week, Dan.
Yeah, absolutely it will. And look, they've been really tough against the run. They're allowing 45 rush yards a game, so they're going to try and take away that run game first. I'm curious to see if we see the Cowboys and Kellen Moore attack them with a game plan similar to what they used against Tampa Bay in Week 1, the one that Ryan Clark was so worried about Zeke Elliott because he didn't get enough carries.
I wonder
if it'll go a little bit like that. But if it does, they're going to have to keep that Carolina pass rush and Brian Burns off of Dak Prescott. And it's going to be, I think, a tougher challenge than they've faced yet in terms of an opposing pass rush.
Oh, see, he's just never letting that go.
Never.
It's never
so
letting it go.
I'm right
man.
and he's wrong.
Never let it go.
It's so rare that I'm right and he's wrong. I gotta cling to it when it happens.
It is worth pointing out a couple of things. First, Dallas is a 4.5-point favorite in this game. Carolina comes in beaten, but Dallas is a 4.5-point favorite, and part of that is the competition that Carolina has played. They played the Jets, they played the Texans, and they played New Orleans during that weird week where the Saints were playing without all their coaches and without all those players because of COVID. So not trying to diminish what Carolina has done, but it's a statement game, I think, in a lot of ways for both these teams. Meanwhile, if you're looking for statements they'll be made in college football.
Okay, well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know this doesn't work. First, let me do a mic check.
Mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. My mic sound nice, check three. Are you ready?
Are you ready? What's up, Mike? Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction on all social media platforms. What's up?
Everything's good.
You know, I was lonely last weekend. You weren't here. You were missing in action, man. Did you have a good time wherever you were?
Yeah. Oh, of course, I had a good time.
I hope you did. Shoot,
I enjoyed myself.
Everybody like, where's Michael? Is he taking a nap? I said, no, well, he might be taking a nap. I don't know what he's doing. He wasn't here. That's all I knew.
At least that's what Philly 400 would say.
Oh, Philly. Ooh.
Wait. You gonna show the T-shirt?
Ooh. Hold on. Before we get to that, I have to say hello to Mary Lon. What's up? Damn, Gina. What's up? Damn, Gina. Gina Thorne. She ain't a thorn. She a rose. What's up, Gina? How you doing? Alicia. What's up, Alicia? Morgan. What's up? Did I get Roland's review? I know Lola. I know Lola's in the house. And I don't know if I saw Joanne Gonzalez, but Joanne, usually Joanne, she'll be here at some point. So let me make sure. Joanne Gonzalez. What's up, ladies? Thanks for joining us on Friday night and everything. We appreciate you making the man cave look that much nicer. So where's Michael Flores? See, you guys are cold. So here's what we're going to do tonight. I got a special treat for you guys tonight, okay? My wonderful wife, you know, she's taking care of a lot of stuff. Oh, see, there's Joanne. I knew Joanne was going to be, hey, what's up, Joanne? She ended up getting an express printing done of our shirt. And she got 4 of them made, one of which is on its way and will be at Philly 500's house tomorrow. Okay, I paid extra to make sure that he had it for his stream on Sunday.
Oh no.
He's going to wear it.
No.
Look, I got him a sweatshirt.
But the thing
to make him sweat. We're going to make him sweat.
The thing is, though, you remember he was wearing last week? He was wearing all you could see is the Dallas part of his shirt, but he's wearing a Dallas shirt.
Beat Dallas?
No, Dallas sucks or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But all you could see is the Dallas portion of it. That's all you could see on the stream. That was hilarious.
He's going to be wearing a sweatshirt like that. And here's what we're going to do. Tonight,
Mark, what's up?
Mark Hudson. Tell you what, keep the super chat separate because I want this to be a drawing just for those, okay? For everybody who does a super chat tonight, they're in the drawing for this shirt. Now, I have a large, an extra large, or I could give you a 2XL. Then we'd give I only got 2XLs, but they're kind of big. So, make shot glass out of that design. The only problem with doing that is because there's so many colors, they're like $5 a piece, and you got to order 144 of them. So it ends up being about $800.
Put them on your Teespring site.
Well, the shirts. The shirts. Okay, so here's what we did. Hold up. What's
put them on coffee mugs if you have them on your site. If you get coffee mugs with it on.
If you go to our Teesprings site, okay. If you want to get one of these, okay, and let me see if I can do this while we're here. If you use the code Philly Spec, SPEC, you'll get 20% off anything that you get. So if you've got an Eagle fan that you want to get them something, you can go ahead and get that and save yourself a little bit of money.
Ice.
Hold it. Hey, boy, I got a lot of different shirts in here. Shout out to Brian SoCal. Brian SoCal has been busy. Keep your ass at home. Oh, I don't see it on the site. Wait, what? Haters are going to hate. Don't quit your day job. It may not get Philly. We got a lot of. I got B.A.M. Spread the mojo. I guess I could just put one. Okay, I tell you what, they're in there. It just hasn't been updated on the YouTube site.
Well, if you have the whatever the thing is, you can put in the community tab if it's not on your stream.
Yeah, that's what. I can.
No, I mean wherever the code is, you can put it in the community tab for everybody to.
Okay.
At the stream, so people can get their merch.
All right. So, I'll pin the merch. Okay. So, if you want anything, because it's the Philly special. So, Philly special. That's the discount code. All right. So, if you like that, cool. And anybody does a super chat tonight, you're going to be entered in the drawing for that shirt. You will have the second one that's made up. All right. So, let's get on to the show. Mike, how are you feeling about our Dallas Cowboys? Going into,
I'm glad we got that guy, Diggs.
Diggs is a beast.
Since we got Diggs, interceptions have been going up.
Not only interceptions, though.
And who thought Brown was going to get interception last week and redeem himself?
What can Brown do for you? Joanne Gonzalez,
at least
what's
get an
up?
interception. I'll give him that.
Mary Lon, what's up?
Take the money
Actually,
out!
that's the wrong one. Okay, Mary Lon, boom. I hope you're going to win it. I hope you're going to win it. And Joanne Gonzalez, shout out to you, Joanne. Boom. All right, yes. Diggs, Defensive Player of the Month.
And Brown showed up this week. Oh, a guy that we said, we should cut him. And he showed up this week.
Well, he got an interception. He got an interception.
I say he showed up. I say he showed up.
Well, he's playing against not as good talent. I mean, when you're playing against Antonio Brown, he's crazy, but he's one of the best receivers in football.
That's why people look past that, because he's still good.
Yes, he's good, and it helps that we're actually getting pressure on the quarterback. Now, speaking of pressure, Micah Parsons this week actually practiced some at linebacker, which is kind of like what linebacker. Yeah, he practiced some. What are you looking like that for?
I thought he was a defensive end.
He was drafted as a linebacker, but
he plays bad defensive end. But he has at least a sack and a half, maybe two.
Oh, hold on. Stop. Philip Vance, got you, Philip. Boom. Hold on. This is a real question for one of yous out there.
If y'all even in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, real hating, man, that's like an art form, man. It's like you like a born a hater, like myself, man. A lot of cats think they hate, but, man, I mean, I'm mad at everything, man. Brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got 3 cars or a wife or all that, man? That's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke and ain't got nothing like me, you know what I'm saying? Because, that's what real hating is all about, man.
Joseph Collin, I'm trying to understand, what the fuck? Buddy, seriously, 3 weeks in a row, you have come in with we gonna get blown out. The Cowboys suck, and they're gonna rip it. What? Huh? Joseph Collin
last week.
No. What I've been saying is he's been coming in. Jessica, what's up, Jessica? How you doing? Nope. And there's Sarah Green. What's up, Sarah? Anthony Croker. What's up, Croker? Seriously, Joseph Collin, is this, because maybe I'm trying to understand, because you've been coming in hating so much. Now, is it one of those things that, like Hawk, you lost a bet to somebody and you have to be a hater? That was my first response.
He had to be a fan of the Eagles. That was the bet for you.
Well, but something like that.
That's what it was.
Or is it that you've been saying stupid shit, hating on the Cowboys, and they've been winning? And, they've been winning, and you figure I need to keep doing that because they're winning when I trash them. He said, it's called. It's called.
It's called what, Joseph?
Oh, did I call it as in you lost the bet and you got to be a hater? Because I know you have a lot of Dak Prescott stuff. You sent me pictures showing me Dak Prescott stuff. Don't give him attention. That's what he's wanted, just like Philadelphia. Wait. It's hardly.
They're not going to be back for a while because they got Kansas City this weekend.
Wait.
They got Kansas City.
Oh, do you hear that?
Oh, they got Kansas City.
It's so quiet in here.
They got Kansas City this week, and they're not good enough.
Anybody seen the Eagle fans? Hello?
Did they already go to Kansas City already?
Oh, no, they won't leave till tomorrow.
I'm talking about their fan base.
Oh,
go to the game.
I don't know that they're going to go to any games. I don't know.
They're not.
I don't know, but let me see if I get it. Philadelphia. He's like Beetlejuice. Usually say his name a couple times he shows up.
Todd Wilson.
Wilson. What's up, man? You know I'm still burning from all those ones you did last time. Okay, so back to the Cowboys. Shout out to Todd Wilson in Cozumel.
Yeah, out there in Mexico.
Yeah, it's an island off of
But it's out there in Mexico.
Because I'd actually like to go watch a game with him and go to Mr. Sancho's, I think it is, on the beach there. Oh, man, for like $40, you get your drink on all day, and all the food you can eat. They open up at like 9 o'clock in the morning. They still open till like midnight.
Oh, so you give me ideas now of places to go.
I'm telling you, listen, go to Cozumel, just get yourself a cheap hotel room someplace, and then spend $40 because you can eat all day. They got a buffet, tons of food.
$40 is cheap.
And all the drinks you can get.
That's cheap.
You can get yourself one of the cabanas there on the beach, and they bring you the drinks. Just tell them what you want. Hey, Jobu needs a refill. You got it.
So that's included with the 40.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Drinks, food, and now your jet ski is not included.
Well, I'm not going to ride a jet ski.
Okay, the jet skis and the water stuff like that. I mean, you can get in the water, but
Julio Jones got on a jet ski and lost his earring that was as much as a Lamborghini.
Well, he's just a dumbass. He's just a dumbass. Miss Jackie, what's up, Miss Jackie? How you doing? And we got Case Martinez. What's up, Case? How you doing? Did I miss anybody? I got Alicia. I know I got Miss Sheila. I know I got Gina. I got Lola. You know what? We got more. I don't even see a guy's name in the damn.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because a lot of them are fans of other teams, and their teams are sucking.
Oh, it's right now. It's sad in the NFC East right now. Ooh.
Not for us, it's not.
So Rio, who's a Washington football fan, he's getting us to do a round table. He's got Bad Dog, me, him, and some Eagle fan. Well, and see, you know what this mother humper did? No.
You didn't have Philly on there?
No, he didn't get Philly. Oh, well, because he already had somebody he had in mind.
Okay.
But here's what's kind of funny. No. He did like the picture for the stream, and he sent it to us. He's got Bad Dog looking like, this team has broke me, right? He's got an Eagle fan, and he's just like,
yeah, because both their teams
right?
are asses.
Because Cowboys beat. Then he's got me like going,
what the?
And then he got a picture of him cheesing and smiling, and that's like, you ain't got shit to laugh about, to smile about.
Y'all might be.
Your team is ass.
Your defense, I think they'll win this week, but they're not beating the Saints next week. They got the Saints next week.
Well, if they lose to Atlanta,
you could be saying the same about the Giants.
Now,
as you say with Washington,
I heard an interesting. Well, there's some rumors out there. Okay. Interesting rumors. We know the Texans. Okay, we don't see Eastside Herald anymore. Look, hold on. A moment of silence. A moment of silence for Eastside because we believe he's no longer with us. Yes, Eastside, you will be missed.
Well, the guy,
Not okay.
Well, the guy who can't get a break, Tyron Taylor.
Yeah, that's.
He finally wins the game and then gets injured.
He gets injured, right? At least it wasn't by the doctor's needle.
Yeah, it wasn't. So he'll probably be
The
back.
Texans want to move Deshaun Watson, and they've supposedly come down off of their price because they were looking for 3 or 4 number
The
ones.
Eagles are interested now.
Well, they said that's the rumor that you hear that the Eagles are out on it. Okay, that part is the rumor. Okay, that they're out. That was Jay Glazer. It was Chris Sims saying that that they've gotten Chris Sims is an idiot. Okay,
I'm going by what Philly 500 said though. That's what he said in his videos.
You mean the same guy that said his team's going to go 13-4 this year?
I don't believe that to begin with.
That guy?
I don't believe that to begin with.
You're going to believe Philly 500?
What are you talking about? Just
you mean Philly 500 who said that they were going to beat the Dallas Cowboys, right? That Philly 500?
And they didn't. Because we got
that same defense. Philly 500 who said they were going to start out 2-0. Okay.
I mean, he said on his string, so I assume that was credible.
Well, allegedly, they're out of it. Now, supposedly there's 2 teams that may be working together to make a deal. And it looks like, or what I've heard, and don't quote me, like I said, it may or may not happen, okay? I mean, I could be like Jeff Kavanaugh, don't be surprised if Bradley and I and somebody else gets traded before, the start of the season. I mean, okay. All right. So don't be surprised if this happens. Okay. How about that? But supposedly Tua, Texans weren't interested in, and they needed more draft capital sooner than later. So I was allegedly that they might be looking at trading Tua to Washington to get like a 2nd-round pick, and then trying that's what I heard. That's just kind of what I heard. We'll find out something by Tuesday or so.
It sounds like Tony Romo, Kirk Cousins thing all over.
Like I said, I'm just putting it out there because that's the chatter. Okay,
I mean, they might be talking about.
So Watson would go to Miami, and Tua might go to Washington. If you're getting Deshaun Watson, you're not holding on to Tua.
Yeah, but I'm saying
you're going to try and get as much as you can in
you want to end this young man's career before he even started.
Hey,
I mean, he's already injury prone to begin with.
We know teams quarterbacks go to Washington for the careers they're in. I've said it. And look at Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's going to end right there.
And he only had a 1-year deal. He couldn't even make it 1 year.
Who does in Washington?
Maybe Kirk Cousins.
He was smart enough to get out.
Well, he was smart enough to take those 2, the franchise tag 2 years in a row and say, I'm bye.
Yeah, I'll tell you. He was basically
Take the money out,
to do
all of it.
Just take the money out, all of it.
Because it was all guaranteed.
All right, so we, of course, as always, are a little shorthanded. Randy Gregory banged his knees, and he basically said, man, don't worry about it. I'm getting a little older, and, sometimes I just got to put some WD-40 on the knees because they get a little crickety. And I said, well, damn, I got some WD-40. Maybe I need to try that on my knees. Shit, is that all he does? Is some shit, my Negro. You got some WD-40. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. All right, so I'm gonna get some WD-40 after I finish the show, and I'm gonna try and lubricate my knees and see if that works. Just and if I go to the hospital, I say, hey, Randy Gregory told me to do it. Why are you looking at me like that?
They're gonna look at you side-eye.
Well, I'm gonna say he's a professional football player. He does it. Or were you saying that was a joke? All right, so for the 2nd week in a row, Donovan Wilson is out. Bradley and I, and Ty Nsekhe is out. What? Ty Nsekhe can't get out. He can't get.
But the question is,
can't get right.
Yeah, but the question: do you need these guys?
Well, it's always good to have depth. Okay,
we're playing pretty good on the defense.
Yeah,
and we'll be better when Lawrence comes back.
But you know who's been forgotten?
Who?
See, you don't even know who's been forgotten.
What, DeMarcus Lawrence?
But okay, that's one. But who else?
I don't think it was forgotten because he was out there congratulating the defense with his wife.
No. But everybody, normally when you lose a former Pro Bowl player, you say, "Oh my God,
Happy
when are we
birthday.
getting that guy back?" I haven't heard anybody saying, "When are we getting Randy Gregory back?" Have you? I ain't heard it.
Well, we already know the time.
Not Randy Gregory. Excuse me, DeMarcus Lawrence.
We already know the time on 6 to 8 weeks.
I understand that, but like when Tony Romo, oh my God, when are we getting Tony Romo? We got to make a move. We ain't had to make a move.
Well, Tony Romo is just like Dak Prescott. He's needed to make the offense go around.
Boom, Tony Douglas, you are spot on. Michael Gallup, all of a sudden.
Yeah, because Wilson's
nobody.
Wilson's playing really good right now.
Yeah,
he got a touchdown, his third touchdown in his career.
And you got Amari Cooper, who's still playing great, even with having a cracked rib and missing most of training camp with a hurt foot. So all of a sudden, you kind of, if you're saying Cooper or Gallup, your best ability is your availability. Don't send me your hate mail. Please do not send me your hate mail. I'm just saying that the Cowboys Wilson
gives you a reason to keep him on the team.
That's what I'm saying. And
he could easily be number 3 or number 4, easily.
This is where you kind of look, if you're the Cowboys, and say, okay, if we don't re-sign Michael Gallup and we keep Amari Cooper, how will the offense fare? Well, right now you got to say, okay,
Wilson's really good.
Well, and it helps. But here's the key: when you got CeeDee Lamb and you got Amari Cooper and you got 2 1,000-yard rushers. Potentially. Right now, they're both on pace for it.
They're both in the top 15.
It's almost the numbers are almost insane. I did a video early today because I said, looking at the numbers, the Cowboys probably won't have very many skill players that'll be Pro Bowlers, because it's insane that Zeke right now, he's got 199 yards. He's on pace for 1,127 yards, and then you got Tony Pollard, who has 183. He's on pace for 1,037 yards. We have 2 running backs that are on pace to have 1,000 yards. That's insane. And here's what's funny is that now Zeke is Mike, shout out to Mike, he did the research.
They're both in the top
Zeke
10.
is 9th right now in rushing.
And
then you got Tony Pollard is 14th.
And let me ask this question: where's Saquon Barkley?
Oh,
he's not even on the list.
Barkley's not even in the top 20. Daniel Jones is above him.
Of the top 30.
Daniel Jones has more yards. I think he's got 130.
He's not even on the list.
126, I think, is what he has. But he'll probably get better as the season gets along. Because okay.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
So the thing is getting Zeke 1,100 yards is great because he's not going to be killed. But you look at that and say probably Derrick Henry and other guys are going to be getting a lot more yards.
Well, number 2, isn't he injured on the list?
Who? Kamara? No, Joe Mixon. Yeah, Mixon got hurt again last night.
Because he's tied with Henry.
Yeah. But he's also had one more game than Henry, though, because he played the 4th game last night. So all he's got to do.
If you look at the numbers, they're tied.
Yeah. So that's crazy. We'll have over 2,000 yards rushing between just those 2 guys. Great. That's money. That's what you want. Because then there's not a whole lot of wear and tear on Zeke, and hopefully by the end of the season, La'el Collins is another. Well, no, we haven't forgot about La'el Collins because the more stupid stuff comes out about him.
You had 2 game suspension, then you bribe them or whatever, and then they give you 5. You take the 2, and you would have been already back on the team.
Yeah, he'd be back right now. He'd be back right now, and we would have been none the wiser.
Yeah, but our line's playing good without him. That'll be better with him.
Well, I'd rather have him back.
Yeah, but I'm saying they were playing good without him in the meantime.
Everybody but Tyler Badass. He's playing badass.
What about Wilson?
Like really bad. And I'm not talking badass.
What about Williams?
Connor Williams? Williams, I think
2 penalties and then get behind, get him and get to that pressure.
He's not getting bull rushed, though, the same way that Tyler Badass is. He may have to move down to center and put Connor McGovern in.
Yeah, may have to.
Gallup has an injury, and he'd be here, but he can only continue to fight. No. I know Miss Jackie. Miss Jackie, don't send me your hate mail on it, Miss Jackie. No, what I'm saying is, for the Cowboys, at the moment, minus whatever they carry over, with the ceiling for the salary cap being at $208 million. The Cowboys are $20 million over that. Now, they can restructure some deals and things, but if you look at Michael Gallup, he's going to have to get paid, and you got to figure that he's going to be at least $12 million a year. So you think about $12 million for him, you think about $22 for Amari Cooper, and then you got Zeke and Dak and all that. So it may end up being that we can't keep both of them. Do we keep Amari Cooper or Michael Gallup? The Cowboys are getting a taste for 3 to 5 games, however long it may be, without it to say, okay, are we better off spending the money on Michael Gallup, or do we go ahead and say we got Cedric Wilson, who's a lot cheaper? Not recommending it, just pointing out what the front office. These are things the office has to look at.
And Wilson played good last year with our backup quarterbacks.
That's
the thing that people don't realize is that when you plug in other quarterbacks, Wilson is the guy.
True. Yeah. You're right. Tua cannot stay healthy. I agree with you on that one. If he did go to Washington, it'd be a short-lived career.
He's the reason why Jalen Hurts got in the NFL, because Jalen Hurts went undefeated when he was injured. Undefeated. And
True, primetime Phil, but before they rolled that money over, we were $20 million over. And keep in mind, we have 33 expiring contracts.
A lot of guys on
33 expiring contracts. This is literally blood sport, okay? It's going to be the best of the best are the ones that are going to stay. You got Randy Gregory, who's on the last year of his deal. You've got, I'm just, Willie, I don't know. Depends on how some of the other guys play. I mean, right now, Randy, he had some flashes last week, but then he had the COVID, and the first game wasn't that great. You got to look at the numbers and say, if he doesn't get like 7-8 sacks, then you start wondering, do we want to get a long-term contract, or are we better off? Because here's the other part of the equation, and it's not a matter per se of just saying that I want to keep that guy. It's one, can I afford them, or am I better off letting them go sign a big contract someplace else and getting the compensatory picks? Because take a look. The reason we had 11 picks was we got 4 compensatory picks this year because we didn't re-sign Byron Jones. Okay? Everybody said, oh, you got us re-sign Byron Jones. I'll take Diggs any day over Byron Jones. Look at that. Guy in the draft. He's costing you chump change. If you'd re-sign Byron Jones, Byron Jones would have cost you a big pile of money. He got one of the biggest cornerback contracts for a guy that's got 2 interceptions in his career here with the Cowboys. So I'm just saying that we do have a lot of guys that are going to want to get a contract. Your Brent Urbans, that kind of guy. Your Carlos Watkins. I'm saying some of those guys are role players, and you might let them go, but then you got to bring somebody else to replace them. You still have to have 53 men.
A lesser deal.
Well, but if they play really well, then of course, hey, I'm worth more money, and if you're not going to pay me, believe me, somebody else will.
No, they will.
Because because think about this now. We got Malik Hooker. He's on a 1-year deal, right? Demontre Kazeez, Keanu O'Neal. All these guys are showing right now and saying, hey, we're a good player. They may end up being a $4, $5, $6 million a year player, but if you got to sign 5 or 6 of those, all of a sudden that's $30 million. And that little bit of money that we freed up, that's gone. Now, these are problems that are good to have. But trust me, I would rather say, we got a whole bunch of guys we'd like to keep but can't. At least we had players for a year. But it's one of those things we got to look at. And believe me, everybody is being evaluated on their health, their skills, their attitude, and everything else. Quinn left last year. He got fired last year. Armstrong is the last year of his deal. True. Carolina plays the winless Jets, Saints, and players. Yeah, that was the next. Thank you. Damn, Gina, thank you.
The Saints, though, that's a different ball of wax because they believe they're hype because we beat Green Bay.
Well,
I think Green Bay, or at least Aaron Rodgers, kind of threw that game because of all stuff going on with the Saints and New Orleans. I mean, I can understand them winning.
Well, it could,
I think that's more logical than because Aaron Rodgers came in next week and this won.
The first game, it's hard to judge the first game because teams have been circling the calendar for that one and stuff, and you've been practicing basically trying to get ready for those games.
The thing is, though, all that stuff going to New Orleans, we want them to get a win to make for their city, to help the city out.
Now, yes, true.
Make them feel better.
True. And then the second week when they played Carolina,
because they believe the hype.
Here's the thing they
believe the hype. That's what happened.
I'm going to go on board as saying I don't believe the hype in Carolina.
Well, not with McCaffrey out.
I'm just kind of like the Panthers. It's kind of like Denver. Denver's played Jacksonville, the Giants, and the Jets. They're 3-0, but
and Jacksonville almost won
that's
on Thursday night
against the Bengals. It's not like the Bengals are a great team. I know they're 3-1, but they're not a great team.
Yeah, but they almost came back and won. So, I mean, I don't think that they're ass. I think they win at least one game this season.
Maybe
at least one. Hey, that'll make New York Giants fans feel good if they win one game because they're buying for a number one pick.
Okay, the Panthers when they played the Saints had like 10 players and coaches that were missing. So I don't know that you can count that game as a quality win because they were shorthanded. I mean, I understand you got to play with whoever's on your schedule with what they've got, but I'm not sure shorthanded them going to Carolina is exactly a great win. Beating.
I think they'll beat the Eagles.
I hope they beat the Eagles.
I do.
Them beating the Jets 19-14.
Yeah, the Jets must be.
I want you to understand. They're talking about the Panther defense. We're gonna have a hard time against the Panthers. Okay, the Jets scored. The Jets, who are averaging 6.7 points a game, scored 14 on them. The Jets
with the rookie quarterback
and no running back. Hello. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. And the Texans, East Side Herald, a moment of silence here for East Side Herald. I don't see a quality team that they played. I'm not saying that they can't beat you, but now Christian McCaffrey, who it's amazing to me that nobody talks about Christian McCaffrey's contract. Nobody talks about Christian McCaffrey being overpaid.
He's getting paid more than Zeke.
Yes. And guess what? Since he got that contract, he's been injured more than he's played. When he has played, he's played like ass. Kind of funny, isn't it? Here it is. Everybody's been talking about Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott's overpaid. He needs to be benched.
Yeah, when he's going like this, he needs to be benched.
You haven't seen that this year, though, have you?
Not this season.
You've not seen that this year. And other years, yeah. I got a good run. Give me a break.
We lost a game because of that.
We lost a couple.
I don't even want to talk about our fullback.
I'm trying to remember when we had it was another game where he went out. It was only him and Alawazu.
Yeah, that's the game that we lost.
But also the Eagles game in 18. And the Eagles ended up winning on that one.
Yeah, because and Ertz and Cox went back out there after they were banged up.
But that was before. That was before under Garrett, okay? And the curse of Jason Garrett, which has moved on to New York. Okay? The curse has moved on to New York.
Are we going to see a meltdown this weekend from the Giant fan?
They're playing the Saints.
Yeah, so they're going to lose.
Oh, they might play well. It's the NFL, not for long. And it's still early. And listen, you know what?
It's their first home game, in New Orleans.
Listen, I'm going to do exactly what I've been doing. I'm going to be low-key. Because
we're going to have a lot of Washington fans in the house this weekend, too.
Yeah, my brother's going to be here.
Yeah,
and they're playing Atlanta. Damn.
Well,
we are going to have a lot of Washington because Greg is.
Yeah, his sons are.
One of them is, I know. I think one of them is a Cowboy fan.
The oldest one is.
Marcus, I think, is a Cowboy fan.
And then we got granddad here too, so that.
Alan, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Alan.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Tomorrow, though.
Happy, who's his?
Yes, tomorrow.
Alan Williams, happy birthday tomorrow, today. Yolanda, what's up, Yolanda?
About 2
How you
hours
doing?
will change it.
Next weekend will be interesting because Hawk's supposed to be coming down next weekend. I don't know who else might be. Anybody else coming?
Yeah, we might have a Dallas Cowboy fan in the house next weekend too.
You know what? It'll be my birthday for the Giants. There's two things I want for my birthday.
You know what I want for your birthday too?
What?
That belt. I got to put some videos out this week too.
We're not thinking about no.
I got to at least put one video out.
We're not thinking about the belt right now. We're thinking about the Panthers. Okay, we're thinking about some barbecue. If we get that win, then we'll deal with Pizzle.
We can't be like the Giants that one year when they were just happy to beat us and all they were thinking about was beating us. I think Dak Prescott's rookie year. That's all they were thinking about all season, beating the Cowboys twice. And lost a whole bunch of games they could have won that year.
Yeah, well, right now the Giants haven't been over 500 at any point in the last 5 years.
Yeah, since
they are ass.
And
Rashid has the nerve to say, I don't want Dak Prescott. I want a winner. Like, okay.
Okay, if you got Dak Prescott, he'll upgrade the offense a little bit.
Okay, so Matt Rule was going on and he was talking about Dak Prescott and literally said, when you look at how he plays and the game plan, that he reminds you of a Peyton Manning. And of course, people went crazy. Oh my God, how can you compare him to Peyton Manning? Well, Peyton Manning, his first 3 years that he actually made the playoffs, they were one and done. They were. They just could not, and they couldn't get past New England. And it wasn't until his sixth year in the NFL before he actually had his first playoff win. Ironically, this is Dak Prescott's sixth year. He's already got one under the belt.
I think it was
JP, what's up? They will do a lot of rub routes. One of our weaknesses. Front four needs to step up to stop the run. Linebacker stay put. Darnold throws like Hurts on the outside. Yeah, he does. And without Christian McCaffrey, it's going to make it a little bit harder for him.
Yeah,
but again, I think our speed, our defense is quicker than it's been. I can't remember when they've been this quick before. And I really can't. I'm trying to think. When was the last time we actually had a fast defense? From the front to the back, and the back to the front.
Maybe in the 90s.
The 90s, yes, but not since that time. Maybe 2007. Thinking we had Roy Williams back in the secondary. He wasn't fast. He was a hell of a hitter. But D-Ware was young, and he was moving.
And Gonzalez.
Anyway, we got a lot of speed. And we have a lot of versatility on the defense. And if it ends up being that our defense, for some reason, can't stop Sam Darnold, I don't know that Carolina has the weapons to get into a shootout with Dak Prescott and crew. I just don't. This Hydra offense where there are so many different guys that eat. The fact that we've had 3 different wide receivers that have led the league in receptions in 3 weeks is crazy. That we've gone from 1 week of going through and having a shootout to, 2 weeks later pounding the rock for 200 yards. It's almost crazy. Maryland, Jessica, you're right, because Dak took his job. How many interceptions Sunday? Dak or Sam Darnold?
Well,
I'm hoping Diggs. I'd love to see Diggs get a 4th one in a row.
At least he'll get at least one, Diggs. So I'm thinking at least 2 for Sam Darnold.
Lewis, there's if you go to Cowboy. Here you go. Hold on. Go to cowboyjobu.com. That's my website. On there's a little donation button if you want to do it that way. Or if you go down on the bottom of the screen there's a $sign you can super chat. And I appreciate it. And don't feel that you have to, but I appreciate that, bro.
Lord knows.
And if you actually do the donation here, you'll get entered into for our drawing for our wonderful Who's Your Daddy shirt. Philly 500. Mike Zimmer's defense was fast. Yeah, David. And that was, like I said, around 2008, 2009. We had Terrence Newman. I think Terrence Newman was the last guy that we had that was really great at intercepting the ball. I think 2010. I want to say he had 6 interceptions.
They're going pace to break that already.
Well, he's got in one season. He had 6 in one season. I mean, he's got
break it this year.
I mean, having 3 in the first 3 games, he's got 14 more games.
He might get one this week because Sam Darnold's known for throwing interceptions.
Case Martinez, you can't double everyone on the offense. Plus, Dak will kill him. Oh, you're right about that. Dak actually has been butter when he's been actually pressed. Dak shined the moment he stepped on the field, Maryland, Washington. How many interceptions? I say the Cowboys get 2 on Sam Darnold. 2.
Diggs will at least get 1.
2.
So
well, what's going to happen, though, it's going to be diminishing return for Diggs. If he keeps playing the way he's playing, they're just not going to throw his direction. They're just not going to chance it anymore.
Well, he's all over the guys. He's almost.
And again, so you look at that and say,
guys.
This guy has been picking balls off left and right. Stop going there.
Balls too, doing that swipe on the guys with the ball.
Philly, wait, hold on. Filthy, is that an Eagle fan? Oh my God, they're an endangered species. Don't let them get away. I love how underrated the Cowboys are right now. You know what, Sarah? I'm okay with that. Let everybody think that we're ass. Just let those guys keep doing what they're doing. I tell you what I loved was, Dak with Diggs, congratulated him on being defensive player of the month. He's like, but that don't really mean anything, because what we really striving for is, I'm not going to say the word, but you know what word I'm talking about. You know what word I'm talking about, don't you? It's 2 words.
Oh, the S word?
Yeah. And it's not a dirty word.
No, it's not.
How many sacks for Micah? Depends on if he's playing linebacker or defensive end. I say you get 1. How about that? Give me 1 sack.
I'll be happy if we just won 2 playoff games this year. That's moving the right direction.
We'll make them hold the bottle with it. Okay. Mike, how are you doing? Keith Harris, Cowboys will lose. Okay. Curse was robbed last week. Now it's his turn, Hawk. Okay. Diggs will guard DJ Moore, which will be a tough test. That'll be a good matchup. Well, hey, Philly, Filthy, you by yourself, okay? You by yourself. Even Philadelphia ain't even showed up. Let me congratulate you. Let me congratulate you for being a man, for coming in and taking your medicine. But most of your people are been acting kind of like this.
Oh, big run! Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled. Shit. He's still. Slay. Now you about to lose his mind.
He got a team to play yet. JP.
Oh, God.
I thought we were supposed to be making highlights of Philly. That's what somebody super chatted on his live.
Oh, my God.
Stop making highlights for Mark Holmes.
Huh? He's going to make him a big?
No. He said stop making the highlights for you.
Oh, I was going to say, you know what? I'm cool. You know what? I don't lose my cool like that. In fact, I don't know if anybody loses their cool like that. So
Rashid isn't even that bad.
So here's what I did. It cost me $50 to overnight it.
Yeah, but that's worth it.
But you know what?
It's worth it.
I want to see him wear that shirt and meltdown on the live stream with Kansas City going to that ass. Can you see him going, oh, that mother, and having to wear Mark Holmes is my daddy. Reven, what's up? So we're going at the top of the hour. Let me show it to the rest of you because a lot of y'all to hear. Tomorrow, Philly, and see, here's what I did too. I got a sweatshirt, so that way it'll be hot. Okay, so he'll be sweating. That's right. I roll like that. So
I always got the T-shirt.
No. We got him a sweatshirt. So we're going to be giving this away at the top of the hour to one of you great fans. And if you do want to get one of those, they're on my Teespring site. And if you want to get something on the Teespring site, use Cal Capitals Philly Spec, SPEC. Okay, that's just, I couldn't put special because it was too long, but Philly Spec. It's worth, Mark. Philly will lose by 15 on Sunday. Oh, but if they lose, and he's wearing, oh my God, that would be like a great early birthday present. That would be insane. Does he have to wear that? No. You know what, Mark? I should have said that to him, but no. I'm not going to make him suffer too much. If he wears it during his live stream in a couple of days next week, we cool. Meg, a big girl, but she got a nice booty. What? What are you talking about? I don't know. Okay, damn, Gina. Carolina Cowboys. We need our guys to stop getting. We need our guys to stop trying to get rid of people every year.
I'll be a Tampa Bay in 2 weeks.
Since Hurts started for the Eagles, he picked up right where Carson Wentz left off. Wow.
He's playing better ball than Carson Wentz. It's not great.
Lose by
Carson
20
Wentz.
Sunday. Johnny Santana. Ha, what's up? He's got to wear it for a few days. So he's going to start out Sunday during his live stream, and then we'll just make him wear a couple days. There's an Eagle fan. Another one. Danny, what's up? The Eagles will keep it close. Well, quite frankly, got the same record as Kansas City. Now Kansas City did have a couple turnovers. They were closer in the games than the Eagles were.
Costly turnovers that lost them the game. I don't think the Eagles are good enough. They're not a turnover from winning. I don't think they're that good. I have to also think, too, I think their coach was in the hospital, too, and just got out last week. Andy Reid was in the hospital.
Yeah, he was for heart palpitations, yeah. And probably because they lost. Oh, my God, we lost this game. I'm coming to join you,
so
Elizabeth.
He's back, so that's going to motivate the team to play better.
Eagles going to lose their next 4 games. That's possible.
But do you think they're going to lose? I don't know about Carolina.
Well, we'll find out a lot about Carolina on Sunday.
They might have McCaffrey back on next week. They're going to be out for 2 weeks, maybe. So he'll be back next week.
If we make a deep playoff run, please, Jerry, keep everyone, make it happen.
I say if we win 2 playoff games,
you know what?
Happy.
It's only week 4 in the NFL. Why are we talking about playoffs?
The goal
playoffs?
should be to win 2.
Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Turning in the right direction.
Playoffs?
You talking about playoffs? Guys. What was it? Don't eat the ice cream? No, what was it, Bill Parker? The cheese. Don't eat the cheese. Don't eat the cheese. Guys, it is only week 4. We played 3 games. It means nothing. We start getting some wins back to back and really start rolling and humming. Don't start getting your hopes excited just yet. You do not know what can happen. That's where I'm being low key. I ain't putting that stuff out here. You know, my man Law Nation, he put, are the Cowboys Super Bowl? I was like, nah. I don't want to hear that. Don't say that. I don't want those expectations. Don't listen. You know what? I'm happy.
Maybe toward the end of the season we talk.
I'm happy that the talking heads out there are basically saying, "Oh well, you know, Cowboys really are cool. We're cool." Because when we have expectations of doing stuff, we get, oh man, we've been disappointing so many times. But before we do our drawing, I want to bring back this little tad bit right here. This is one of those things. I am going to war to expose some of these mother humpers. And I thought that this was actually kind of comical in listening to this, because the more I listen to the herd, the more stuff that you find that you look at that you just kind of say, what the hell did you come up with that one?
So it's very interesting. This is a weekend of clarity in the NFL. There's a lot of big games. The pretenders, we saw Buffalo, Tennessee play the other night, and it's like, maybe Buffalo's a little bit of a pretender. Tennessee is absolutely legitimate. And we're going to see Green Bay and Tampa Bay and all these games this weekend,
What's
and
up,
Cleveland
Johnny?
and Baltimore. You know, it's very funny. The Dallas Cowboys play Arizona. The schedule gets pretty weak for them right now. Very winnable games. And the feeling is Dak is gone and Andy Dalton's in. I want to remind you that
so funny.
what your replacements do will often define you when you don't go to work.
Funny.
So when Drew Brees got
Sherry
hurt last
G.
year, Teddy Bridgewater came in, went 5-0. What did it do? It got Teddy Bridgewater a franchise quarterback contract.
Donnie Wade, thank you for coming to channel member. Make sure you email me at
Drew Brees and Teddy Bridgewater,
Gmail.
it's not much of a gap. And it turned out that Teddy's now winning and Drew's not winning anymore in New Orleans with a better roster. When Cam Newton missed the Kansas City game this year, didn't play. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. That's a bad football team without Cam Newton.
It's just so funny
Brees
because when
not
Dak got
playing
hurt,
probably hurt his status.
it's no letdown.
Cam not playing totally elevated his status. So what will it do for Dak Prescott? The feeling is Andy Dalton. You know, we've seen this act before. It's not very good. Put this old dude to rest. This is, he'll play a couple games. And in fact, Patrick Peterson, Arizona, great player, saying, hey, man, we just want to force this cat to throw the ball this weekend. That's interesting. If I asked you, I'm going to throw this out there. Dak and Dalton, which one has had the season with the most touchdown passes? Well, that would be obvious. That would be Andy Dalton, 33, in dysfunctional Cincinnati with a defensive coach. All right, which guy has had the most back-to-back double-digit win seasons? Well, Dak's never had that. That would be Andy Dalton, 4 seasons in a row. And by the way, he was in a division with Pittsburgh, always competent, and Baltimore, usually competent.
Drew Schwartz, what's up?
Everybody know that Andy Dalton's 32. No major history of injuries. He chose Texas because he's from there. He's from Katy, Texas. Andy Dalton's not a stiff. You watched last week, right? You watched that last drive, and you're like, your expectations of Andy Dalton are so low. And all of a sudden, you watch that drive, and it's like, I'm not saying he's as mobile as Dak, but you watch the tape. Look at the film. Look at these throws. That's a big boy NFL throw.
That's a big boy NFL throw.
Watch this throw. Seems to me that's
a big boy.
That's a big boy NFL throw. He's 32. The Cowboys' schedule now is the weakest in the league for the next few weeks. Arizona, then it's Washington, beat up Philadelphia, face Pittsburgh, then they get a bye. But then it's a lot of Washington and Cincinnati, and 49ers can't get their act together, and home against Philadelphia and close the season out. Andy Dalton, when he was in Cincinnati, equally dysfunctional to Dallas, with a defensive coach, a conservative coach. We call Mike McCarthy a conservative coach. But when Andy was in that division 6-7 years ago and they had a bunch of weapons, he wasn't asked to carry the franchise. He was asked to be a distributor. He kept winning the division. So Teddy Bridgewater, Drew Brees.
Okay, that's enough of that. I just kind of love that because he's basically saying, hey, Andy Dalton's the same guy. And the Bears are kind of like, Andy Dalton, Justin Fields, maybe we're just going to roll the dice because we're going to crap out no matter who we play.
And Nick Foles might be starting this week because they're both
he's injured. Well, right. It's just like.
They're both injured. Newton and Fields has a hand injury.
It just kind of gets me when people say, you're not one of the professionals. You're not one of the talking heads that, that have credibility. They say you're basically.
What an idiot! What an idiot.
He just said, I'm an idiot. You know, it's like, okay, cool. I just don't understand how these guys have jobs. I just don't. Kyle Hurd, Acho, Butcher, Smith, Sharp, Orlovsky. Well, Dan Orlovsky is coming around on the Dak Prescott bandwagon now. He's kind of turning around and kind of saying, you know, I was kind of wrong on the Carson Wentz saying Dak actually is a really good quarterback. Because, yeah. What's up, David Wiley? All right, you ready to do this drawing for this thing, man, Mike? Mm-hmm. You ready? Okay. All right, so we are going to give away this Jobu, Who's Your Daddy, just like Philly 500 is going to have to wear on Sunday, to one of you that did a super chat or became a channel member tonight. So, Mike, just make sure that you don't.
Come on, Danny. One of Danny. Don't fumble it. Don't fumble it. Oh! I just
don't fumble it.
Don't fumble it. Rasheed, look. You know you're. Hold it.
Don't fumble it, Michael. Don't fumble it. Oh, he's still getting them in there. We got so many of them. Oh, that's right. You're not.
You said do it.
Oh, damn. Do I have a? Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Give me here. All right. Put them in my hand. Dump them on my hand. Okay. All right. Let's see. Make sure that step a little. Okay. Wait a minute. Get David Wiley. Well, you gotta get green. Oh, here I gotta pull a green one, so that way you don't see David. Here you go. Right, David Wiley, you're day late and a dollar short, man. You're day late and a dollar short, man. Don't fumble. Okay. So let me say thank you to all of you great fans out there that did a donation and have been helping with the channel. And look, I've got the impossible dream here that Randy to Tailgate Crew. Holy moly. You got to get Randy too. I would love to, and it's really an impossible dream because it would take like 100 subscribers a day, basically. And I'm not sure that that's going to be possible, but I would love to get to 40,000 subscribers. About 750 away. So, tell a friend, hey, subscribe to Mark Holmes. Get your kids. I know they don't watch football. They gonna give a rat's ass, but get them to subscribe, just so we can get that big 40,000 number. Help a brother out. Is that a lot to ask? Mike, is it?
It should be 100,000.
Huh?
That's when you get the flag.
Well, okay, okay.
That's what.
He's just ruining my dreams.
I'm not ruining your dream. That should be the dream.
Okay.
To get a nice plaque on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Put it in here. All right. So I'm going to try. I keep dropping the damn things. Okay. Okay, Mike. All right. Pull one of these and then put the rest of that, put them into the hopper. Who we got? Philip Vance. Philip Vance. Okay. You are tonight's winner of, my shoulder's killing me, this right here, the very first, look at that. Philly 500 is going to be wearing one of these on Sunday during his live stream. Don't you just love, actually, let me zoom it up here. Look at this. Philly 500 has to wear that during his stream. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at that. You see he's got the bottle full of eggnog, right? You see that, right? His sunglasses are out. He's got tears. Cry, Eagles, cry. Philip Vance. All right. So, Philip, email me at cowboysmark94@gmail.com so that way we can get that sent out to you, okay? Raiders' oldest team in the NFL. Yeah, Gina, but small goals. I would love to have 100. I'd love to have 100,000. But right now, I'll settle for 40. When I get to 40, then I'll look for 50 and just trying to keep working my way up there. I trolled Philly 500 so bad he was crying out my name. Deshado, welcome to, another tailgate. Make sure you go ahead and add him to it. What we need to do a Jabardi drawn too. What?
No, I already got his.
You already got it? He just upgraded to a tailgate.
Yeah, I already sent him his stuff, so he must have read the payment thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got his tailgate stuff out last week.
Okay. Check it out, Gina Thorne.
I'll
okay.
put him in the drawing though again. I'll put him in the drawing.
Yeah, put him in the drawing again there.
I know we got him. For his stuff.
Mark got a bad back and laying on a heating pad. Still good enough to watch your live stream. Let's go, Cowboys. Robert, man, I know what that bad back feels like, man. I hope you're feeling better on that. And Dr. Phillip, talked to him briefly yesterday. He's getting better from the COVID. He's still kind of, very weak, but he's making it. You're in Mike Gage. You're in North Carolina. Well, you're just south of me. And I may do some. I just got to figure out how we're going to do it because I got to make sure you're safe and we're safe. But actually having a few of you fans actually being able to come over to spend some time. I've been working on the outdoor studio. Oh, I got 2 more TVs mounted out there. So we're going to be watching all 4 games. Sunday, we're going to be doing something I know nobody else has tried. That was weird. I didn't hit the applause button.
Must have hit hard enough
but it applause for. Hey, look, hold on, wait a minute. It didn't do it. Okay, must be a ghost in the machine. That was crazy. We're going to be on Sunday doing something that I don't think has been done on the YouTube before.
Yeah, but it'll be easier on you because it's all at the same time.
Wow, will it? Trying to keep up with 4 games. Okay,
I'm just saying that
everybody in the NFC East is all playing at 1:00.
You know we're gonna be missing on Sunday.
What?
An Eagle fan.
Who?
How many Eagle fans coming over on Sunday?
Robert Bass, shout out to you.
Yeah, I know.
RNT line, do you think we will succeed? I'm worried about Tyler Baddish, Robert. I'm worried about Tyler Baddish.
Yeah, he's a weak one.
I think when Lyle Collins does come back, that they may shuffle the line a little bit more and give Baddish, give him a couple more weeks to see if he can settle down. But I think that they may end up benching him, putting Connor Williams there, and bringing Connor McGovern. But we'll see. Sunday, be sure to tune in. We'll have our exclusive Philly Meltdown Cam. We got Philly 500 in the house. I mean, the Meltdown Cam. I mean, that's gold. Philly 500 is gold.
Well, no, we'll have him and we'll have Rashid.
And we got Rio. We got but
Washington's actually,
we got some fresh meat.
Washington has a good chance of winning this weekend.
Maybe
that's sad.
Maybe.
But I started saying that about New York too, and they laid an egg.
They laid it at home. I know. At home.
But are they tanking for that number 1 pick? Because they
look like they were.
1 picks.
They look slower than a snake's belly, man.
Chicago plays bad this year. They might have 2 top 10 picks.
They were booing the owner there. I mean, it was just bad,
I know
Dave Gettleman and all that.
Rashid had the
James Davis, welcome to the Mojo Crew. Shout out to you. We have some more Joe Bardys that we have, or do I need to make some more?
Of the larger sizes you do. I think we got some ones that can paint.
Okay. Colors. All right. So we can we'll go on for a couple more minutes. We'll do one more drawing here tonight because, it's game weekend. I'm bringing the Hall of Fame Joe Bardi Sunday, Mark. Cool.
No, it got so bad.
What got so bad?
With the Giants that she had to quote me about firing everybody.
For Rashid, look, I actually felt bad taping him. Really bad. Not bad enough to stop, but I felt bad. Because he was just like, literally, I just want to win. I just want to win.
So everybody not win. Well, they'll win when it doesn't matter.
So anyway,
toward the end of the season,
we're going to have a full house. My dad, and I don't know if I can get him on camera or not, but I'm going to try and get my dad in the Dallas Cowboy chair and tell you about old school Dallas Cowboy, okay? We got him. We got Rio Robinson from Washington. We'll have Rashid's Meltdown Cam. We'll have Philly 500, and we will be watching all 4 games and commenting on the whole NFC East.
Yeah, we will.
Parsons is so athletic he could end up anywhere, even cornerback. You're right about that. I have a good feeling that the Eagles are going to go on a run.
I don't think so.
They're going to go on a run, or they're going to get the runs.
They might.
I think they're getting the runs. Let me make sure I got what you're saying right, that they're going to go on a run or they're going to get the runs because they're going to eat some bad wings. Randy said he'll send you more football cards. There's a couple of special Cowboy cards. Shout out to you, Randy.
Shout out.
Lord Nova, can't wait, Mark. I can't wait. I've got so much to do. Of course, the wife's like, well, we got to clean up down. Oh, shit. It's like, look, it's my family. They know I'm a slob. It's like, well, they may know you're a slob, but I ain't one. Okay.
Gotta make it at least presentable.
Does it look presentable to y'all? Does it look presentable to y'all? All right, you ready to do one more drawing? Yes? No? All right, we're gonna give away. We'll give away a small one because I got so many of the small ones. Okay, we'll give away a small Joe Barty on this go round. How about that one? My gauge. Does it really matter who's on the top of the garbage heap? Which New York team is better? Jets. The Giants are. Okay, let's be clear, but that don't mean much. Kramer, aloha. What's up, man? I'm ready to start barbecue. I got to start that about noon tomorrow. Brandon, I am cooking. I've got actually a lot of help from David Wiley. We got Jobu wings, which are a staple. I think a pot of chili. We're going to have some pulled pork. We're going to have cornbread. We're going to have potato salad. It's going to be James Davis. James Davis, you get a Joe Barty. You get a Joe Barty, and you get a Joe. I'm sorry, I'm having a flashback. James Davis and
He's here. He just commented.
Did he? And Philip Vance.
Since 1996.
He said he is.
That's what he just commented on that as you said his name.
Okay.
He's made a comment.
All right. So James Davis, Mr. Davis, email me cowboysmark94 Gmail, and Philip Vance. Is Philip still in the house?
They're both on the stream. I see both their names.
Okay, Philip, you email me so you can go ahead and get this shirt. And I've got. Let me know if you need large or extra large. Okay, let me know which size you need because I got both. Abe Shepard, happy birthday. My birthday is on the 11th. Abe, honest Abe, I'm glad to see that you cheered up some because you were kind of, before the Tampa Bay game, you were kind of like Joseph Collin. So, yeah, your birthday's 11th. My cousin's is on the 11th, too. Mine's on the 10th. So, shout out to you. Damian Davis, how about Damian Davis? How can I get a Joe Barty? If you get your name pulled on drawing, you can get one that way. Or I also have them on my website, cowboyjobu.com. Okay? When you get your 33 expiring contract and you're still $20 million, yeah. Yeah, Justin, we've got some problems for next year. But you know what? I'm not worried about next year right now. I'm going to go ahead and handle this year right now. I can picture a restaurant chain called Mark Holmes Place. Jobu sold out. Actually, it'd be more like Jobu's pub. Jobu spot, something like that. Ain't nobody want Mark Holmes. They want Jobu.
At least a little weekend spot during the season.
Kramer says send one of those to the Big Island. All right. Micah Parsons Cummings. What am I doing on my birthday? On my birthday, hopefully watching the Dallas Cowboys kick that giant ass. That's what I'm hoping.
No, we will.
You're glad Seahawks fans are finally quiet. Life's already kicked my ass. Satisfaction. All right, so it has been a great evening. I actually got to go do some touch-up paint in the bathroom. because I got to make sure everything's ready for it. John Jones, add John Jones to our next drawing here. Shout out to John Jones. Eagle fans aren't allowed over. I don't have any.
I don't know anybody who's an Eagles fan.
Well, Allie is. We do need to get Allie
I'm
down
talking
here.
about locally, though. I don't know anybody locally.
Well, you know, Lord Brunson isn't that far away.
Yeah, but he a little on the cray side.
It might be fun to see a cray Eagle fan.
I don't know.
Love your woodworking shop. Thank you, James. I got to actually do some more videos on the other channel in there. Good night, you guys. Johnny Santana, welcome to, oh my God, we got 5 on it. New members, shout out to you. We've got some new things that they're doing with the channel members, new perks. I got to figure out how to do them, and I'm going to be getting some stuff to take care of you guys. I know I have not done as many things as I should have. It's just been kind of hard time-wise. But what we will do is we're going to start doing some members-only streams where you guys can actually be in on the chat. We'll do them like through Zoom. So channel members, we'll get you that special stuff. Don't worry. I'm going.
Channel member only chats where it's just people in the chats that are just channel members.
You can do that?
Yeah, you can.
And then everybody else has to watch? That's kind of cool.
The only channel members can.
You know what that was like?
You can let's do the.
See, that's kind of like what the NFL was doing with the commissioners' party. They would have 500 tickets behind the ropes, right? So they had the team owners and the team tables and all that, the NFL commissioner, the players. And then they'd have like 5,000 tickets that were behind the ropes. So you couldn't cross on the other side because they had the good food over in there, right? With the commissioners, Jerry Jones and all that. And then everybody else is on the outside there with the crappy food and having to pay for their drinks. That's kind of like that's member only chat. I mean, that's kind of cold.
At least they can still watch.
Well, damn.
They can still watch.
So I'm gonna watch you eating, a nice piece of prime rib and shit, and I'm sitting here chomping on a cracker.
Well, they were over there watching y'all eat that sandwich last week. So, at least those Philly fans were wishing that their steak and cheese was that good from Pat's and Gino's.
Sorry, Mark. I live in Cali. I literally killed to make man. I know about that, Cheyenne Maxwell. It's just like my daughter living in L.A. I'm like, girl, what you spending on rent? That's just crazy. Yeah, you got house. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. I got work to do to get ready for this weekend. Tomorrow I'll be doing some barbecuing at that Carolina barbecue. My man David Wiley. He is, thank God, I've got some really great friends and fans out there. David Wiley, who was one of you guys at first, he's taking care of a lot of the cooking and stuff to help out because we're going to have a full house for our live stream. Like I said, my brother and his kids, which are like Michael's age, are coming over. Some of them are Washington fans and things. My dad will be here. We're going to have a real big party, and this is what I really invented. Michael Anthony B.A.M. What's that?
No idea.
Okay. I don't know what that one is. So I am going to, everybody who became a channel member, do me a favor, please make sure you send me, where is it? Send me a picture of you with your shot glass when you get it. Nick Caps, so that way I can add you to our picture stuff here, okay? So if you there's 5 new channel members, and if you're one of those ones that you never emailed me, email me to say, hey, I'm a channel member, here's my address so we can get you your shot glass and stuff, because I appreciate all the support from each and every one of you guys, and I want to make sure that when the Cowboys do bad, that we can all have a drink together. And so here we go. Good night, everybody. Keep spreading the mojo, and don't forget to tune in on Sunday for hopefully the best live stream reaction show party with all of the NFC East teams at one time. I'll see you there.
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old.